Okay, so I haven't recorded or uploaded for a while. However, I've still been going on with my Football Manager 2022 save. I'm here with Newport County. I've been playing the game as and when more regularly since Christmas time, in terms of just catching up with it now and then more than regularly playing as such and having long sessions as I was. But here we are, Newport County. We had a great run of 15 games undefeated, which allowed us to really get to this point in the playoffs. We're currently sat 6th. We're on 77 points. We've lost our last 2 games. If we had beaten Charlton, we would have been 3 points clear of them. We're joint 9 points with Charlton. Charlton have gone on and lost their game as well. They're joint 9 points with us. So it really comes down to the final game of the season as to whether we will clinch a playoff place or whether that place will be taken by Charlton or possibly Oxford. Now, it's for us to lose and for Charlton and Oxford to have some luck in their street to try and get them up there. Charlton's result would have to be a win or a draw depending on whether we lose. If we draw, and Charlton draw, then we'll go up. We will have a playoff place. If we draw and Charlton win, we will drop out. If we lose and Charlton lose and Oxford draw, we will stay in playoff place. If we lose and Charlton lose and Oxford win, Oxford will project up the 6th, which would be a steal for them right up at the end of the season. Now, we're going into the final game of the year at home against 18th place Burton. So we really must make this game count for us to finish in a playoff place and for us to be within a chance to get up to the championship for the first time in Newport County's history. This has been such a good season where we've had some fantastic results, as you can see here. Look at that. Look at that undefeated run that we went on. Then we lost. Then we've done okay. And then we've continued to do okay. So 4 losses in... Let's count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 5 losses in 16 games. Not too bad for a Championship 1 club like us. We're lacking that depth as such in terms of quality. We've got plenty of depth to offer, but we don't have the depth of quality for us to make the big impact if we're struggling. So here we go, final game of the season at Rodney Parade, Newport County versus Burton Albion. Let's hope that Newport can come away with a win here, which is very much needed. And here we are, 5 minutes into the game. Here we go. Yes, 1-0 up. An assist by Matty Dolan, headed in by Timmy Abraham. I really hope that Timmy Abraham can return to us again next year. I believe he's been on loan at Newport County for a solid 5 seasons in a row, so he can really enjoy his time here. And if we go up, you'll obviously want to play in a higher league, but you'll be happy to hopefully do it for Newport County. There he is with his second, Finn Azaz with the assist. Again, Finn Azaz is another player who's been on loan for the same amount of time as Timmy. They both have had plenty of opportunities and plenty of game time here. Their parent clubs keep extending their contracts, hoping that we're either going to try and pay a big contract fee for them, or that if they continue on form, then they're going to be an asset. Finn Azaz with the goal there, 3-0 up. Be an asset in terms of that they've impressed and got plenty of experience and development from Newport County, and a championship club comes in for them, and this loan would have been worth something, or the fact that they can play well and perhaps go back to their parent club at some time in the future, but their parent clubs won't release them as such. If they've been released, then I'd be hoping that we could sign them down as permanent Newport County players, but at the moment I just have to be reliant on the fact that their parent clubs keep saying yes to the loans and that we can keep affording the loan fees and their wages, and that the players actually want to come back to us, which I've had players who have played all season long. They've been one of the better performers, and we've wanted them to come back in the past, but they've said no because of whatever reason that may be. However, I really hope that Timmy and Finn realise that Newport County is their lifeline, where they spent the last 5 years, where they've really enjoyed it, where they've helped secure some success for the clubs and success for themselves, where they've continued to develop. They've picked up plenty of game time and experience, and hopefully this is for them. So here we go into the second half. Newport County 3-0 up against Burton here. Hopefully we get one or two more and completely kill off the game and finish in a real good place. We've had some experience in the squad this year, which has really helped us in terms of Gary Gardner coming in, Jordan Houghton, which have really helped us. Lewis Collins on a bit of an injury there, save from the corner. Might consider bringing Lewis Collins off in a moment. We've got some good players in this squad, and they've really come together, and they've really captured the youth and the experience in the squad to really lead to this squad achieving good things this year. Even if we've finished outside playoffs, then it's still been a good season for Newport County because of some of the results that we've had, through some of the players that we've had come in, from some of the youth that we've tried to develop, and the fact that we've remained in the Championship First League. Which is very important, so that we've remained in League One, because we don't have the resources to try and compete with some of the top clubs. So with what we've done on our budget and some of the players that we brought in on a free, on loan, and how we tried to develop our youth, for us that we are the biggest achievers of the league. Even if we have league winners and a playoff winner and automatic promotion, we have to be the club for the biggest achievement in the league this year, simply because of the fact of what we've achieved with the very little resources that we've had available. No more subs. Oh, I didn't want him on. Didn't see him there. Let's keep him there. Let's bring experienced Mickey Demetrio on at right back. I know that isn't his familiar position, for his leadership and experience to come off the bench and continue to make an impact in Newport County really counts. Final minutes of the game. Don't concede. Can we get one more? No, don't concede. 3-0 win at home. Newport County have secured that playoff place. Wow, I thought that was going to come right down to the wire, which it did. But in the case of where we were going to be at such risk if we didn't perform in the game. But there we are, 6th place, 80 points. 6 points behind Hull, 7 behind Leyton Orient, 9 behind Sheffield Wednesday, 10 behind Lincoln, who looked like they were going to win the league, and 12 behind Wimbledon, finishing only a point ahead of Oxford. Charlton unfortunately lost their final few games, which led them to finishing 8th. Portsmouth dropped right down over recent weeks. But if you look at the clubs that we've competed with this year, the clubs above us, Oxford, Charlton, Portsmouth, Peterborough, Plymouth, Bristol Rovers, Forest Green. We have done excellent this year, and a 3-0 win to finish the season we can be very happy with. But playoffs are here, potential promotion up to the Championship, which would be huge for Newport County, as well as a huge task ahead if we had to face the prospect of all the money that is in the Championship and how little our budget is. But here we are. So here's a little mini clip that I wanted to really capture, and I'm going to capture the playoff final, the playoffs, and hopefully a playoff final in the next mini clip. So make sure you come back for that. This is Red Tondo 13.